Yeah, hi. So, as a teacher, especially as a drama teacher, I was excited to accidentally find a video call platform like Zoom that works a lot better than Zoom. And I'm just angry that I didn't find this earlier in the school year. But, anyways, I wanted to talk about the functions of this, how it works, the safety features, and short tutorials of simple things. And I'm only scratching the surface of the potential of this video platform. I also want to say that I'm no way affiliated with this. So, and I discovered it by accident through this CNN link that I saw 4 days ago, and I'm gonna put that in the description. Anyways, as the article says, the platform looks like an RPG, like retro video game. You can see that I've named my character to David. You can also change your character if you want to, and you can also change the color of the shirt as well. Um, and Yeah, I can move around with my WASD keys. I also have my arrow keys that I can also move around with. I made a mock-up of like a drama room. You can see there's a stage up here, and there are some rehearsal rooms. I made this myself, but you can make your own pre-designed rooms. Or sorry, you can choose from pre-designed rooms, but you can also make some. And this is the free version of the game. So one of the limits of the free version is that you can only have up to 25 people in each room, but my classes are under 25, so that's not an issue with me. And the free version does everything I needed to, anyways. And in this example, right, let me show you what a new person would look like. And this is actually an example of how you might share it with someone. So you can get the link from here. I open a new tab here. If I go there, it's going to take me right to this login page. It can be password protected if you want. And when you come in, you select the name. I'm going to say Bobbert, and you got to allow permission for the microphone and camera. Confirm that you are over 13, and let's go. Right. Let's skip the tutorial. So here I am. Here's my other character. This is Bobbert over here. Great. So right now, this is the only person in my room right now. Unlike Zoom, all right, like Zoom, I get like Zoom, you can mute yourself and you can turn your camera on. But unlike Zoom, you can't mute other people. I really like that function in Zoom. As a moderator, I can't mute them. But what I can do is I can locate them. Um, and like Zoom, I can chat with them, right? I can say hi, hi, hi. Or you can also do a local chat or global chat, right? Local chat is everyone who's here. Hello. Um, and what else? Oh yeah, you can you can chat with them. You can spotlight them. This is also similar to Zoom. And also like Zoom, no, you can make them a moderator if you want to give them some more privileges, or you can block and ban them if you really need to, um, which just kicks them out of the room. Ban is they can come back, but no, they cannot come back, even if you ban them. But there's probably a way around that. So you can see that I plopped some furniture down, some chairs, some tables, some plants. I also put the stage down, like as tiling, and I made four rehearsal rooms. And these rehearsal rooms are actually called private zones. And these rooms are really cool because they're like Zoom breakout rooms. So only the people who are in the room with each other can hear each other, right? And actually, before I go to rehearsal room, I want to show you interaction distance. So in the interaction distance, that's how close or how far they have to be in order for them to appear for you, right? So right now, my interaction distance is the lowest, right? So the only time that Bobbert and I can see each other is literally if I'm standing on top of Bob, right? Is when I'm sitting on top of Bob. Or if I am actually, let me turn off the mic for my other person here, so they'll get more feedback. If I make my interaction distance a little bigger, I have to be standing next to them for them to see and hear me, and vice versa. And if I make it a medium distance, I have to stand a medium distance away for them, right? If I get too far away, they disappear. And the last one is the large distance. Yeah. However, that all goes down the toilet when you go to rehearsal room 2. Actually, not the toilet, because this is a good thing. So, like breakout rooms, the only people who can see and hear each other are the people in the same breakout rooms as you, no matter where you are in the room, and no matter what your interaction distance is. Um, and that's a good way. Sometimes I send my kids to the breakout rooms to do like to do rehearsals by themselves in small groups, and blocking in there if they need to. Um, yeah, I also have the stage, and my stage is a broadcast zone, which means that if I am standing on the stage, no matter where you are in the space, even the rehearsal room, any of the rehearsal rooms, they can see and hear you, and vice versa. They can see and hear you, and vice versa. Now, obviously, that goes away when I get out of the broadcast zone. I can't see and hear them, and vice versa, because I'm not in the same rehearsal room as them, or I'm not in the broadcast zone. So broadcast zone is a good way for me to just stand there, and I can monitor what everyone's doing in each of their groups, and I can say things to everybody if I need to. Yeah. And as a moderator, yes, I can also plop down furniture, right? I can go to builder mode and I can like look. There's some chairs. I can plop down another chair right there. Awesome. I can find myself on the mini. Actually, before I do that, I plop down these chairs, I plop down these tiles. I can also give moderator privileges to anybody as well. I plop down some texts like the word stage and the word rehearsal room. Um, and anything I plop down can be interactable, like these chairs and tables can be. You see, I already have an interactable TV, right? You can watch the video that I uploaded there. There's an interactable whiteboard. You can see that a lot of people have drawn on this already. Yeah. An interactable game of Tetris down here. And this link over here, I linked it to a Zoom chat, but you can, a Zoom call, but you can link it to anything, like a Google Doc, a website, just anything. So anything, even these chairs and tables and plants, you can literally walk up. I can make it so you walk up to a plant and it brings you to a Google Doc, right? So later in the video, I'll explain how I made this room too. Um, Anyways, yes, in the map, there's the builder mode. I showed you that. A mini map where you can see where you are in the map, though this room is pretty small, so I don't think you'll get lost. Interaction distance, we already looked at that. I can share my screen as well. Now I can choose to share the screen, um, depending on how close or how far you are, and students or other people can share their screens too, right? I can raise my hand, and I can change my status to like I am available, or I'm idling, I'm in work mode, or I am busy, right? But I'm pretty sure changing this doesn't really change any settings. It just changes the color of your name up here. Um, yeah. So I think safety is important. I already talked about how to share your link. You saw that there's a special link for each room. I set a password for it. That's optional. Um, One thing that I didn't show you is a guest list, right? So you can make a guest list so only people with certain emails can come in. So for instance, this is my guest list. Column 1 is email, the next column is name, and the next column is title. And you can see I just put all these guest lists like this in a Google Sheets, or you can use Excel as well. I had to download it as a CSV file. After I download it as a CSV file, I just upload it to this room's dashboard settings, and I just upload it right here, okay? No, all right, and I upload it right here. Da, 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 da. And in this dashboard settings, you can change some other small things as well. So this is how you create a guest list so only your students can come in. Um, like many schools, like mine, all Zoom classes are recorded, so then they can be watched later. So Gather doesn't have a way to record. There's no way to record this. But what you can do is, and my way around this is, I'm starting my Zoom call, right? I'm literally on Zoom right now, and I'm screen sharing. I'm screen sharing my my screen. Which is how you're seeing this video right now. I'm screen sharing my screen. So Zoom is literally recording Gather right now. Um, by the way, I'm using a Chromebook, and I found out I can be on Gather and Zoom at the same time, simultaneously, with both my cameras and microphones working. But my colleague who has a Windows computer, the computer didn't allow the camera to be on for both platforms. But I don't think there's many reasons to be needing to be on both platforms simultaneously. Unfortunately, unlike Zoom, there's no waiting room, but I mean, you can literally create a waiting room in Gather that functions almost the same probably. And by the way, when you enter, already did that. Yes, good. Yeah, when you enter, you appear in the spawn zone. I'll talk about that in a second. Um, yeah, so how did I make this room? So there's a room maker here. You can see what the room maker looks like. I put all these chairs down. You can see the different zones. Let me start with tiles. So there's several different tiles you can use. The spawn zone is the green one here. This is where students will appear when they enter the room. I also have my private spaces, which were my rehearsal rooms. Right? I gave it a color, I gave it a name, and I separated them 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I laid these out. There's the broadcast zone, which is the spotlight zone, which is the orange space here. That's the place where if I stand there, anyone in the room can see and hear me, and vice versa. There is impassable zone, just like walls. You can't go past them. Though you can put impassable zones anywhere you want, I guess. That means they can't be on that tile. So it's a good way. I use this to like, I don't want people accidentally running into each other rehearsal rooms. And the last one that I didn't use in this particular space is a blue square, which is a portal. You can open up different rooms. By the way, this room that I made is very small. This is like 25 by 25. Maybe the biggest you can make is 100 by 100, which is huge, massive. And you can make different rooms as well. And I think you use this portal tile to portal yourself to a different room. Actually, it might, uh, yeah, you can probably program it to say go to this room or that room. So I didn't use that. I think 25 by 25 is good enough for this demonstration here. Yeah, that was tile mode. You can also do build mode, which is you can easily put down more things. Here are my plants. I'm gonna put down a plant there. So you can choose from these from different productivity things, the whiteboard, the table, um, all this furniture here. You saw that I put a game of Tetris down. It's a game that you can play by yourself or with a group of people. Some text. You can also upload your own files to Doom. Actually, technically, the stage is a picture that I uploaded. The file has to be really small because all these objects are very pixelated. They don't require much data, so you can't put anything in here that has too much data. Though you can upload a background, which probably can be a picture. Yeah, there's a way to build walls and change the color of the tiles. Though every time I try to use it, it's a little glitchy, so I just didn't do it. I don't think I have to do it. It's just aesthetic purposes. Yeah. So I've been using this platform, yeah, with some great success. Uh, Students can finally do some simple blocking while they're doing like drama rehearsals or exercises. Yeah, you can see the many potentials, amazing potentials in this platform as well, even if you're not a drama teacher. So if you have any questions, you can you can feel free to ask me in the chat. I'm not an expert at this by no means. The people on who run this probably can answer your question. This is a relatively new program as well. They also have a YouTube channel, but it's pretty empty. Not a lot of things on it until kind of recently. But a lot of the things too are kind of outdated, like the map maker tutorial and stuff like that. Hopefully they release some more videos. But I really hope that people can start using this because I have been using this for all my classes now, and it's really great. It's so much more, I don't know, it works so much better than Zoom, I think, and it has most, if not all, functions that Zoom can have. Anyways, thank you very much.